Hi everyone, welcome to Griffith Park, and it's time for the warm-up. So let's get started with some shoulder circles. We're just going to stick our arms out and do some little circles forward. We're just trying to get some blood pumping and blood moving through our system, and reverse circles. It's a good way to start the warm-up, get those arms moving. All right, from here we're going to go into our more money, so palms up, and then we're going to rotate our thumbs backwards. And what we're going to do is try to pinch our shoulder blades together and get a lot of really good movement in our backs here. This is really important because if we are sitting around all day, that's just going to get really stiff, and that's a really important part of your body to get moving around. It's really healthy for us. All right, now let's go right into some cat camels. So I'm going to press forward and then pull my elbows back and again squeeze my shoulder blades together. And then when I press forward, I'm really going to round forward and like move my shoulder blades apart. It's another type of motion we can get in our upper backs. It's going to help our shoulders feel better and just make all of our movements easier. And last one. All right, let's get some neck rotations. I put my hands on my hips because I don't know what to do with my arms. But we're going to go nice and slow as we get these nice little circles. Remember, don't move into anything that's uncomfortable. This should just feel like a nice stretch. And let's reverse direction. Awesome. All right, let's wake up the lower body a bit. We're going to do some squats. I'm going to put my arms straight out. Ground's a little uneven. But we're just going to sit back in a chair and then stand back up. Not actually in a chair. You're just going to pretend like you're about to hit a chair. When you stand up, make sure you press up your heels, and then you can give a squeeze to your glutes. We're just starting to wake up all parts of our lower body now. Much easier on flat ground to do this. And last squat. All right, let's get more movement in our upper back. We're going to do some open book thoracic rotation. I'm going to stagger my stance, and your fingers going to go on the top of your head like a pivot point. And we're going to take our elbow and rotate it around our body, sort of like a rotisserie chicken here. And what should happen is that you should feel that shoulder blade in your back kind of gliding toward your spine. This is another thing that helps us unlock movement after we've been sitting for a long time. Switch stance. You're going to switch arms. Get that other side of your back. Even yourself out. And as you bring that elbow back, just go a little bit further. Try to get that full range of motion. I got one more here. All right, I'm going to take a slightly wider stance. Arms are going to go out, and we're going to do some windmills. So I'm going to reach down, touch the opposite leg, stand back up, do it on the other side. This is a great full body move. It's really going to get your blood pumping, get you ready for your workout. It'll bring you into a state of movement and muscle activation. I'll get one more each side. All right, now we're going into our good mornings. Hands are locked up here, and you're just going to send your hips back and then stand back up. And you're mostly bending at your hips here. So instead of bending at your knees, you're going to send your hips back. This is a really important move to practice. It's a great way to pick things up. And then as you get to the top of this movement, go ahead and give your glutes a nice big squeeze because we want to wake those up. Also, you should get a nice stretch in the back of your legs. Last one. All right, I'm going back into a wide stance, and I'm going to do a nice static hamstring stretch. So I'm going to reach down my leg as far as is comfortable. And I'm just going to sit here and let the muscle relax. You should feel a nice stretch on the back of your leg, your hamstring. And switch sides. Even yourself out again. We like to do some dynamic moves and then some static moves just to get everything stretched out and ready for you. All right, now we're gonna go into some high knees. I'm gonna pull my leg up and then let it fall back down. Now, if you can't get your knee quite this high, just go ahead and try to stand on one foot and tap down as much as you can. It's great if you can get this full range of motion. Whatever you're able to do, it's gonna test your balance as well, which we always like to test a little bit. And just one more each side. Whew. All right, I'm going to test my balance a little bit more and get some ankle circles. So I'm going to stand on one foot, just get a couple circles one direction, then the other, switch direction, get a couple circles that way, and switch legs. All right, clockwise and counterclockwise. Whichever way you start is fine. Awesome. I'm going to go wide and we're going to a squunge. So I'm bending my knees and my waist one side and standing up and going back to the other side. We're just going to repeat this back and forth, no moving your feet. We're going to get some good side to side motion, which is always good to practice as well. And just one more each side. All right, we're going back to the upper body and we're going to do some wall slides. That's forearms are going to be perpendicular to the ground and you're going to reach way up, but you're trying to keep your arms back here rather than forward. We want them pulled back so we're engaging our upper backs. All right, I'll go ahead and pull that arm across your body, get a nice little static arm stretch here. A little bit of wrist rotation. That'll help loosen you up from the computer. Switch arms, coming up on the end here. One or two circles. And we are finishing it off with a full body extension. We're gonna squat down and then reach up to the sky. No, I'm not going on my toes today because we are uneven. And we're just gonna get 5 of these, 4, 3, 2, last one, 1. Great warm up, have a great workout.